Hey guys, ADHD here, and today's video is a very special video because today is... You already know who it is. It's the Armstrong man, and I'm back again with another full-length video, baby. So what we're going to be doing today is basically seeing if Mr. Armstrong can protect my personal iPhone. Not kidding, this is my actual iPhone. If you're wondering why the center button is black, it's because I had the screen replaced. It was originally a black phone. I got it replaced with white because I thought it was, I don't know, cool I guess. So I decided to get a black button in the middle, but this is my actual iPhone, guys. And we're gonna see if Mr. Armstrong can actually protect it from a 100-foot drop. We're gonna start with the smaller drop, then we're gonna go to actually with a 140-foot drop. And then we're gonna do some other tests and just see if Mr. Armstrong can protect my iPhone from all those different tests. Alright, so I'm thinking of a few ways on how to do it. One way I'm thinking about is putting it in between like this, having one arm go over this corner, one arm go over this corner, and then the legs wrap around it like this. I'm not sure if that's gonna work though, because it's really hard to get him to stretch like that, and I don't want the phone to slip out of there because I'm really worried about the corners, so I'm not sure if that's gonna work. My other way of thinking about doing it is to put it in this OtterBox case, which I know is kind of cheating, but the front's gonna be exposed, so just putting it to where Stretch Armstrong is protecting the front and see if it can protect the glass, because if it flips over and it breaks, it's really not Stretch Armstrong's fault. So this is that way the back's protected, but the front is completely exposed and only Stretch Armstrong's protecting it. Or what's the most likely one I'm gonna go with is probably this. I'm thinking about putting Stretch Armstrong in like this, where this leg protects this corner, this leg protects this corner, and then getting another Stretch Armstrong that protects this corner and this corner. I know that looks a little bit odd, but I think that's our best bet. You're one sick man. This is like, I know it looks kind of definitely wrong, but I think this is our best bet. 140 feet is a long drop, guys, so I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out when we get there. I'm thinking one of those three ways how I'm gonna do it. I might try, we're gonna go to a smaller drop first, then we're going to the bigger drop. So we're gonna see if what works better on the smaller drop, then we'll focus on the big drop. All right, me and Matt are in the car ready to go to the drop. Here we go. Reptar, you got your seatbelt on? All right, you're good. Jeff, you got your seatbelt on? You're good. Stretch, how come you don't have a seatbelt on? Trust me, if this thing goes down, I'll be the only one that survives. Don't you worry about me, buddy. God damn it, he's right. Even in the car, he's manlier than us. Okay, guys, so I'm at the first bridge. This is a smaller bridge before we go to the big one. And we're gonna see if Stretch Armstrong can protect case or protect the iPhone. All right, so Matthew is down there. I'm not sure if you guys can see him from right here, but he is down there about to go in, and he's gonna go down here. This is about maybe like a I don't know, 60 feet drop. I'm not 100% sure exactly, to be honest. But it's a pretty high drop. Definitely without any kind of protection, your phone would break. Here goes drop test. I'm sorry if it's windy, guys. It's really windy and it's a lot of cars driving by. But here goes the test right now. Matthew's right there. It's a pretty high drop, as you can see. He's pretty tiny. He's trying to figure out how to go across the how to go across the water here. I feel like I'm doing like an overhead play-by-play. Here he goes. There's nothing to what will he do? Kobe! He made the jump. All right, Stretch Armstrong right here, protecting the iPhone. No iPhone screen protector except for like a little crappy Walmart one to keep the tape from getting on it. Here we go. So 3, 2, 1. What happened? It broke off. All right, going for the jump. Here we go. you touched the puddle. Okay guys, so actually it was a pass. So right here, there's a small crack and there's a small crack in the bottom, but that's not actually the phone, that's the actual screen protector. So the screen protector cracked because those cracked pretty easily, but the phone I'm pretty sure would have been fine because this doesn't even cover the whole phone. So where the cracks are, the phone would have cracked for sure, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's definitely a pass. Stretch Armstrong did protect it, and the only reason why the screen protector even got cracked at all was because it came out of the case. Okay, now we're going raw. So right here we have Stretch Armstrong. There is no freaking OtterBox case this time. This is just pure Stretch this time. I think this is the most protected. I call this the half human Santa stretch. So this is gonna be the protection. Hopefully the iPhone's protected. Here we go. All right, human Santa stretch. Here we go. I'm going for a throw this time. I'm a lot more confident with this one. Here we go. Huh, huh. I think it's fine. I think it's safe to say it's fine. Let go of it, Stretch. I've grown a bond with this phone. Don't take it. Don't take it, please. It's fine. I chucked that one, guys. That's a lot higher. There's a little bit of tape on it, but that's actually it, guys. Phone still turns on, everything freaking perfect. Yes, now we're gonna go for 144 feet, guys.
We can get in.
If we can get in, we're gonna try and get in. If we don't get in, the video probably won't be posted, I don't know, but we're gonna try and go for it. It's gonna be 140 feet. And I think that's the technique we're gonna go with, because we went with both two techniques. We went with the phone case one. That one didn't do too great.
Yeah.
It did have a little bit of minor damage on the screen protector, but now that we know the best method, the double stretch centipede, we're gonna go for a 144 foot drop. You think this tape can hold me?
Stretch, shut up.
You don't tell me to shut up, peasant.
Stretch, shut up.
You win this round. But I'm getting out of this tape. Don't you worry about it. By the time we get to that location, you better hope you're not dead, man. All right, guys, so we're on Suicide Bridge, 140 foot drop, 145 to be exact. We walked by about 6 suicide signs telling us there's hope. We know there's no hope, not for Stretch, well, hopefully maybe. So we're gonna find out right now, will Stretch survive it? We're walking this long bridge, trying to, yeah, it's a really long bridge, trying to get to the end of it, so that way we can find where's the best place to drop him that's not gonna disturb anybody.
One eternity later.
All right, Stretch Armstrong drop test. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Alright guys, so actually right after that drop, it was pretty loud, and actually there was a cop that was on a motorbike that was really near that saw the whole thing. So we got kicked out right after that. He ended the recording right there because he was going to wait for me to come down and check it out. But then a cop came and kicked Matt out, and then he had to wait for me, and then I got kicked out. So pretty much we had to leave the bridge after that moment. So we had to go to the car and undo it, and then just like the whole mishap of what happened, I ended up muting the mic, so I'll just go ahead and do the dialogue for what happens in this part next, where I show you guys the phone. Alright, so after looking at the Stretch Armstrongs, I noticed that the phone was a little bit shifted from how it was originally. So my theory is that somewhere down the line when it hit the tree, it maybe got moved and left some of the phone exposed, because that's where the crack actually happens. So there's a small crack on the bottom, and there's a small crack on top. There's a lot of cracks on the cover, but besides that, there's just a small crack on the bottom and a small crack on top, which is actually honestly incredible. It's a 145 foot drop, guys. If I would have dropped that phone without the Stretch Armstrongs, it would have been in pieces everywhere. So the fact that it only has 2 small minor cracks is just incredible, and I honestly still think that was just because of the tree. If it wasn't for that moving the phone around, I think it still would have been fine. But that, again, 145 foot drop, that was insane. I could actually hear the thud from the top of the bridge where I was. That's how much impact it was. Then after that, I basically made it my mission to actually try and destroy the phone as soon as I got home with whatever tools it took me to do it. And you guys can see what happens next. I'm sorry for the disorganization, guys. Actually, after I got kicked off the bridge and stuff, it really kind of messed things up because everything was set to a certain schedule, and that kind of screwed stuff up. So I'm sorry for the disorganization in this video. But yeah, after that, we decided to make it the mission to try and destroy the phone through Stretch Armstrong because it was already cracked. It already had problems before this video even happened. So I was like, screw it. Let's just try and destroy it through Stretch Armstrong. All right, guys. So it's the next day, and right here is Stretch Armstrong. As I showed you guys, the screen did crack, but the phone is still working. So now we're going to see some harder tests and see exactly what Stretch Armstrong can protect this phone from. And we're gonna find out. First, we're gonna start with the Mallet Test. So the point is we want to destroy the phones. I'm trying actively to destroy the phone. Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
It's still
they
fine.
sound like heavy hits.
It's still fine, dude. It's still on. Full hard as I can again. Here we go. Woo. It's still on. Test still on.
Oh. Oh. Did you break the table?
The table cracked, yeah. Still fine, it's still on. Ready?
Yeah.
Set, go. That did not go very deep in him at all. Oh, that
does not look good.
Dude, that still only went in that deep.
Pressure.
So is this one of those Nerf bullets you guys are talking about? If this doesn't work, I give up. You guys wanted to see Stretch Armstrong versus this thing.
Oh my.
Nothing. Gotta call in my inner ninja assassin. Ready?
Yep.
Prepare to meet Japanese steel. It cut him, but did not damage the phone. There's nothing. There's no way.
I don't even think the gun would work either.
What do you think we should do? We have been sitting here genuinely thinking of what we can do to break the phone through Stretch, and we can't come up with anything. We tried the sword, tried a crossbow. I took him off Suicide Bridge, for God's sakes. I don't know what. I can't apply any more pressure than a crossbow did, so the odds of this going through, no way. Armstrong did it. There's no way. There's no way to do it. I took him off the highest bridge I could find. Hit him with an axe. All I can say is one thing. He only gets manlier. Every video, I just realize how insignificant I am and how great he is. And that's about it. I've just decided that Stretch Armstrong is a better person than me. I give up. If you guys have any suggestions on how we can break that shell that is Stretch Armstrong, let me know down below. But as of for today, guys, I give up. I've tried everything. I tried, like I said, shooting him with a crossbow. I drove 40 minutes, guys, dropped him off a bridge. I give up. There's no way to get to the iPhone. I tried. I give up.